Yeah, obviously we're very disappointed to be in this position, to be out of the tournament already. I think probably what's most disappointing is we just probably weren't our best version of ourselves for these two games. Things that we've done well all year long, we didn't do very well in this tournament, and so when you get to a tournament like this and you're playing real strong competition, there's very little margin of error, and unfortunately, we just weren't able to, kind of all elements. We weren't able to pitch it, catch it, and get the timely hits at times that we needed. And so just kind of in every element, we weren't really the same team that we'd been all year. So I think that's probably the most disappointing, that I think you want to get beat, but you want to get beat kind of with your best. And that didn't happen these last couple of days.
Guys, open up for questions.
Yeah, just, like I said, we just struggled for 2 days. Unfortunately, we just picked a bad 2 days to not play our best baseball. We struggled on the mound, certainly. We just, walked more guys, did things that are uncharacteristic of us. Defensively, same thing, just, some errors at times that are not characteristic of us, and left a lot of runners on base. And so, today we left a lot of guys on, and that's a bad recipe for winning games.
You felt pretty good coming out of the regional, how your team was playing.
Yeah. I mean, the regional is a tough regional. We played some tough games, and like I said, something we talk about as a team. I already used the term, but margin of error. You got to play good baseball. You can't give extra outs and give extra base runners free base runners. And the regional, we did a great job of that. We pitched it well. We played real good defense, and we got the hits when we needed to get the hits, and it just didn't happen these last couple days. Yeah, I don't know. I think, for whatever reason, and these guys can maybe speak to that a little bit, but for whatever reason, a guy yesterday threw a great game. Today, I felt like we had some opportunities. We had guys on. I think we left 14 on. So, there was opportunities, even after the tough start, with a couple key hits, in the second, third inning, changes the ball game, and it just didn't happen. And so, I don't know. Like I said, it just unfortunately it was just kind of uncharacteristic, for us to not cash those in.
It's a more frustrating way to go. Yesterday, where the pitcher basically just shut you guys down, or just the fact that you never got that one hit to get you over the hump today and let 14 runners on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a loss is a loss. They're all frustrating, but I think you remember the ones that you feel like you could have won a little bit more, and I think this was a winnable game today. Tough day, no question.
Not the best way to end the season, but what are you going to take from this season and these players?
Well,
and
I'll tell you what, and we haven't had a chance to talk as a team yet, and so this is stuff that we'll express, but frustrating way to end, no question. There's only one team that's going to walk out of here smiling, and we've seen both sides now. We've seen the highest of highs last year being the last team standing, and this year we've seen the lowest of lows being the first team out. But in no way can you look at this as a failure. It's tough to get here. Really tough to get here, and so this is a successful season that didn't end the way that we wanted it to end.
Nick, you've had a great career in Linfield. Talk about when you went playing for Linfield and also playing.
It's been pretty much everything. When I came here, I didn't really know what I was going to get. I was basically a walk-on player and was trying to make the best of everything. And just overcoming the odds to do what we did last year and even this year, where we're mad about it now, but for the most part we had a really good team and best group of guys I've ever played with. So it's an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. It's a bad way to go, but I'm happy with everything overall. I think I'll look back and be satisfied with everything, especially just the respect that my teammates have given me, and I've garnered for them as well.
I'm just curious, did you talk to today's starter and just say, just relax, what we're going to happen yesterday? Would that be a concern?
Not really. I mean, our guys are pretty battle tested. Those are two pretty good pitchers that just both happen to struggle on back-to-back days. They've been here last year, performed well, on the stage. So, I mean, obviously, every game you go into, you want to see your starter, come out and throw well. But I don't think it was anything that we had to speak to at all. They were pretty battle tested guys, and it's just unfortunately we just had two pretty tough first innings.
Joe, kind of similar to Nick, just kind of reflect on the ride over the last few years as a Linfield baseball player.
My time at Linfield College so far, nothing's been more important to me than the time spent with my teammates and all the lessons I've learned. At school, the most important ones have been from baseball. And like Coach said, we're all really disappointed right now because we knew we were capable of more. But I know, looking back on the season and my time at Linfield, which is not over, that I'll be happy with. I'm extremely proud of my guys and my teammates and what we accomplished this year.